At the role of how the U.S. used NATO to support Portugal's control over Mozambique, Guinea-Bissau, Cape Verde, and Angola. And as they used that, that was to protect the apartheid regime that was south of those countries. So the history of the United States in Africa is long, it's very long. In fact, the United States involvement in the Democratic Republic of the Congo started over 125 years ago. And so we understand that now the United States, because they don't have the former colonial powers in Africa anymore, they have switched gears to African command. And the idea is to put U.S. military bases throughout Africa, very similar to what Britain and France have done over the years. The result of that is that they've carried out a war for the mineral-rich eastern part of the Congo. That from 1996 to 2006, the United Nations estimated that 6 million people were killed, so that the United States could get their hands on the minerals that are in our cell phones, that are in our laptops, that are in the sophisticated electronic equipment that we use today. And it's not because they couldn't have bought it from the Congolese people. No, they wanted it cheap. And so they've been funneling weapons into Rwanda, into Uganda, to carry out that blood war. And out of that 6 million people over those 10 years, is an estimated 3 million of them were children below the age of 5. So you can't even describe them as people who were enemy combatants. So when we look at NATO, we must look at African Command as an offspring of what the United States used NATO in Africa in the past. Now this coming April the 4th, the Black Alliance for Peace is going to have a program at Plymouth Congregational Church, which is located on North Capitol Street and Riggs Road. And we're going to be celebrating our 2nd anniversary there, as well as we will be going more into detail about how the U.S. government is using our tax dollars to carry out genocide. We also would like to invite each and every one of you all that will be in town to come by and to learn more in detail of what is going on and how our tax dollars, rather than being used for health care in this country, rather than being used for affordable housing in this country, rather than to be used for public education in this country, rather than to be used to keep tuition down in our state universities, it's being used to kill children below the age of 5. So we must reverse this process. We must demand democracy and we must demand peace. Thank you.